Lock, boom. Everybody, let's do this. Sorry about that, but I'm gonna put it on sub of a 5. Sub of a 5. I don't want fake subs, but I'm gonna put it on sub of a 5. Yo, I can't do the filters. Why not? I didn't even put a join in link. I wanted to go 8 millimeter. Well, it's grainy enough, isn't it? Cause this is a tiny town, and we don't want you around. Cheers, everybody. But we do. We want you around. What's up, not good Dan, my brother? How you doing, man? I'm just chilling, bro. Uh, whoops. No more judder, man. What's up, Bud Files? Nice to see you. Hey, Bud Files, share your link. Everybody sub up Bud Files, all right? Cool. Watch that channel, bro. Cheers, everybody. About have that killed too, man. Got to pull my 40 out now. Hey, let's start a poll. Should I quit drinking or get a breathalyzer? Oh, it's a highlight. Oh, shit. That's not a poll. Start a poll. Nope. That didn't work. Hold on. Boom. For streams, man. For streams. You know what I'm saying? Either you quit drinking or you get a breathalyzer. Well, I got it. This is a new haircut, so I wouldn't say as usual, but I'm trying to look good for you, Dan. You know what I mean? Like, no point in looking at a sullen face up there. Quit drinking or get a stream breathalyzer. Yes, no, or fuck off. I don't know. We'll interpret that later. Cheers, everybody. That's for engagement. Please click like. A stream breathalyzer so that everybody can know where I'm at. When I got a first DUI, my blow, which I did, the official one in the jail. Well, my lawyer was a crafty person. So we got months worth of records, and my blow was the highest blow within 2 months. I'm not saying that's a good thing, obviously not, right? But also, they totally pulled me over for nothing. Actually, it wasn't even nothing. We'd been banned from the bar. We went back to a bar that we got banned from. When I picked up my car, I found they did chalk mark the tire. I don't know if you guys know about that shit, but you can chalk mark the tires, when you're a cop outside of a club or whatever, and then you can see it from the passenger side, but the driver who came in drunk, he didn't see it. So I was chalk marked as well. So, whatever, it wasn't fair as fair, but the next time was, there was a couple times that were kind of the best, but whatever. Whatever. I'm just saying, like, I've never been very good. I'm very dangerous with a vehicle, I don't give it the respect. But yeah, that's why. So I could just have a running count for you, Dan. You guys can see what, where I'm frying. Now he's making me self-conscious. My hair fell kind of flat over there. Oh, boy. At least I got points. I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. Like, I only drink on here at this point just because it coincides, So I've been streaming more and more, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, breathalyzer could come into play. I've been streaming more and more. We could clock the numbers, right? Oh, that's how much streaming you're doing? Shit. There we go. It's not really about that, though. I'm totally joking. It's just, You ain't judging? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it'd be good to judge. Interesting to create a little bit of a whatever, man. Just let's create a conversation behind it, eh? Something like that. Cheers. I got to also deal with my, my health at 46 years old. I got to watch what I do a little bit. So let's put that into there, right? Let's put the mortality issue, the high stakes, right? But I feel great. And I'm going to feel great until forever. It doesn't matter what that day is. There's only a couple things I want to come with me. If anybody saw that at rest sign, that's got to go with me. And my Grimly Fiendish white vinyl 12-inch. Is Jessica okay? I don't know. That's the answer. As far as what she told me, she got like a bout of food poisoning last week and this week. That isn't normal. Maybe not even possible. Let's put it that way, right? So I don't know what she's dealing with because we haven't been able to communicate that well recently. You know what I mean? It just hasn't been the thing, Because if she's like going to come up or something like that, and I'm on for 3 hours and she doesn't, and then she's like, "Hey, where'd you go?" After, what can I do about that, man? I already put in the hours. So it's just hey, I got to do the rest of my life, right? And Jessica, yeah, I think she's okay, but I don't know what's going on. I don't really think she got food poisoning 2 different weeks in a row. It's hard to get food poisoning these days if you really think about it, guys. It's pretty rare, man. I mean, listeria, you can get listeria from the unwashed veggies or from the, well, let's put it, I don't know, the toilet paperless hands. Who knows, but you can get very threatening diseases from stuff like that. But Jessica isn't eating a bunch of fresh greens either. Let's put it that way. You know what I mean? In the processed, preserved world of food, it's kind of hard to get simple food poisoning these days, guys. So yeah, I don't know if she's doing that well, Dan, because I don't know what's going on. Mm. Her mother is apparently doing swimmingly. Nancy. Nancy has a new RV. Nancy's got money. Nancy's gonna give her money. Hey, she's fucking killing it. So big up Nancy. Nancy, you work out your tech so you can come up here and hang out more. But between the two of them, man, somebody else help, man. Who's a tech person that could reach out to Jessica Plus family and help her out, All right, so let me look at this poll. Okay, there we go. 100% fuck off. Yeah, that's what I would have said too. That's what I would have said too, so I appreciate that. Now, let me hope I didn't block the chat or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how actually exactly that works, but I removed the poll, so please chat in so that I can see that it does work. How about that? I mean, don't do it for the benefit of the channel. Do it for the benefit of the moment. Let's see. Actually, maybe this will help. Put that shit off. Boom. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Chat in so that I can see that it's working. Obviously, Brother Dan is able to hear me. Oh, it works. Good, good, good. Yeah, I didn't know because I can't see on my end. It still says, hey, there's your poll. And you guys voted correctly. Fuck off. You voted correctly. I think I will get a breathalyzer, though. That'll be funny sometimes. Because the whole idea here is like, it is, I believe in Alco Cinema. I like Alco Cinema. And the whole idea is, where is the slope, Like, am I going to drop my guard? Can you fuck with me? I love people fucking with me. Bring them up, man. Share it to Instagram. Share it to Discord with these sort of bored people that are playing their same games and they get tired of it. And they're like, hey, another 50-year-old YouTuber. Let's fuck with him. Yeah, bring him in. Bring him in. That's why I turned the sub mode off a second ago, right? But yeah, those guys, it might be nice when they're trying to bring down my guard and pick at me, Maybe nice to see what number I'm running on. How's the old blood pumping, eh? Cheers, all. Oh, I saw that one. Anyway, I believe in Alco Cinema. I think it has its own merit. It's art already. But you have to understand, we were a weird, foolish band. I'll share my first performance with not my first band, but with their band. But we were a weird, foolish band that did the same thing. We did it in real life. We drank like we had to drink 11 beers or whatever to be the show for that to be right, because it had to be a confrontation and it had to be us dropping our guards. What have they been doing to mess with you? Not enough, Dan. Not enough. I'm always wanting more, hey? But good question, Dan. Good question. Anything. They just don't like people of a certain age, right? I mean, isn't that clear enough? Excuse me 3 times for burping. They just don't like people of a certain age. They don't appreciate our presence. Because this is a tiny town and they don't want you around. That's all it is, Dan. It's good shit. It's fun. It's fun. You got to be of good humor in this world to live long and enjoy yourself. So I welcome it. Bring it on. They don't have gangs in DC where I come from at that day. Of course now the Salvadorians have come in and established their presence. I remember when that happened, but that's basically when I was leaving the area actually. But before that, they didn't have gangs. They had crews, and I was just a one man. Just bring it on, 1 man crew. I never feared for a thing. Troll in real life. Put your face out there. Get ready. You know what I mean? I used to troll the skinheads of the scene so hard, because they're supposed to be the tough guys. So, if you're born like artistic and masochistic, now put those words together, artistic and masochistic, creative and masochistic, there's no end to what you can do. You know what I mean? Because how are they actually going to hurt you? That you wouldn't enjoy. How are they going to hurt you? Where are you going to put me? It's a good position to have, and I love absurdity. I dwell in and revel in absurdity because look at it, man. Every day the world gets more and more that way. So I guess I'm the leader of the absurdity movement. Nah. I just do that too. It's a little aggrandizement statement to go ahead and raise a flag. Make a target of it, eh? Make a target of it all. Make a target and bring out the bash. Bash, bash, bash. We're just waiting with our little souvenir bats. You know what I mean? The old 9-inch churro souvenir bat. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. I remember the thanks, Mom, probably 2 years of my life. I like ketchup. Thanks, Mom. I don't feel like taking a shower. That was probably like 3 years, 5 to 7 years old or whatever. I like ketchup. Thanks, Mom. Fuck you. But when I was 8, I was like, money. Actually 6, I was looking at that $5 bill and I was like, I need more of these. But by 8, I figured out how to make money. I had 2 jobs. That's the shit. That's why I don't care now what you say, that like I'm unaffiliated. Yeah, I am, man. I've cashed in all my chips, man. It's done. I'm never going to be a professional again. I'm never going to sell anything properly. Maybe somebody else can sell it. Shit. I cashed in all those chips. Those are done. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to live priest class, man. I'm going to live priest class. It's a real thing. Librarian, bum. Musician, bum. Alley dweller, bum. How many times you want to bum me? I'll just say that's true. All the way around. But, although they don't live forever, people like Rufus, at least they chart a path. Where do I put that guy? Nah, they don't mess with me about enough, man. People are too intimidated. I wish you'd, chat in, please. Bring your friends. I love trolls, man. I'll interview you. Do I have a joining link on this one? I don't think so. Shit. Well, I could just do a new stream so that I can entertain and even host any motherfucker. Shit, I forgot too. I was going to take a thumbnail of the little girl yelling at Ozzy right there. I forgot. Like putting her breath all up in his face. I forgot. Yeah, I got the... Okay, I'll bring it. Hold on. I'll be right back, Dan. I got you. Got you, brother. Watch out, Ari. And of course, it's signed by the director. Yeah, of course. You don't have any troll friends? Well, yeah, I got August Underground trilogy right here, signed by the director. I have a poster signed by him. This was a special edition that he did for his birthday. So, yeah, I got August Underground. Got it on lock. It ain't everything, but it's something. Why, you like that? You like that? I got like kind of wilder films too from what do you call that other company? Oh, King of the Witches. I got some crazier films even from King of the Witches. I do not have that other dude, Lucifer Valentine. I don't have his, but I've seen 3 of his. That shit's wild. That Lucifer Valentine shit. What's it called? Like Vomit Dolls, and I saw all 3, or I saw 3. He probably made more. What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? But don't ask a video file what the limits are. You know what I mean? Never, never. I'll tell you a story. You don't even want to mess with a video file's tapes. So I'll tell you a story. One time, this guy I worked with at the airport, he told me about a friend of his. They were getting married. Yeah. His friend and a woman, I suppose. I don't know what he was marrying, but from the story, it sounded like a woman. So she decided in her bachelorette party at home that she would go into his unmarked tapes because they wanted to see some naughty films. You know what I mean? But this is a video file, man. You don't fucking fuck with the video file's tapes, especially the unmarked ones. So she has all of her hands in the house to do this. What do you call that thing? I don't know. I mean, just the bachelorette party thing, right? So all these hands are in the house, and she's like, "Let's go watch one of my guys' dirty tapes." They pull something off the shelf. Now, I don't exactly want to use words that you're not supposed to use here. Maybe I saw this film or something similar to it in the corkscrew aspect. Maybe I've seen something similar to it, but the lady was dumbfounded because she was like, I'm going to dig into, daddy's dirty tapes. And she pulled one of the unmarked ones, and she could only describe it as, and this is where I might get in trouble, but this is a quote. So this is just journalism. This is just journalism. She said, it was a retard fucking a pig. So that's what you get sometimes. You know what I mean? Don't be digging in a fucking video files warehouse. She got a retard fucking a pig, and she saw it to all her friends. That's what you get. That's like an Oompa Loompa lesson. That's what you get when you're fucking about. You don't know where you're messing. So, yeah. Yeah, I said wilder than August Underground. Yeah, Lucifer Valentine and also King of the Witches, some of their releases. Yeah, those things are wilder than that. Lucifer Valentine and King of the Witches distribution. And those are just things that what about MD Pope? You know MD Pope, right? Most disturbed person on planet Earth. Do you have that shit? MD Pope. You don't want that shit, I guess. People hate that one segment where they use cats. They put them on a big hook in like a yacht and they fish shark by cat. Oh, people hate that shit. Ooh, of course they do. Of course they do. But come see, come saw, motherfucker. I don't know. Yeah, there are wilder outlets out there, even publicly and above board, above ground. There are wilder outlets. Oh, I have friends that they like the fetish videos that they watch are just out of, they're just insane. But they watch these fetish videos because there's like kind of like there's twisted chicks that want to deal with them too, and they like to watch these crazy movies. You know what I mean? So some of the like fetish shit, you know, nobody's ever seen the movie American Babylon, I'm sure, but it's one guy who's trying to corrupt the other guy, the neighbor, maybe on purpose, maybe just because he needs a friend, he needs something like that. But what he says is pretty profound. He said they're watching one clip, and he said, "This is no contemporary adult cinema. This is a dirty picture, dripping with guilt. It's the basement that does it." And the man has his shit together. But yeah. I don't know. The Lucifer Valentine is, he might make you sick. I hope. But, I don't mind being sick. The damage is done, bro. The dishes are done. Yeah, there's a lot of shit like that. But MD Pope, yeah, that's, one of the things you'll see that some of it is like so worse. So worse. But it's journalism. It's reality in reality. I mean, why should we be talking about dirty pictures? But anyways, you've probably seen the Luca Magnotta sequence, right? That shit doesn't even look real. You know what I mean? That looks more like guinea pig with the whole like rubber, what do you call it? Like petroleum rubber body parts. But apparently that's 100% real. Apparently those are veal chops. You know what I mean? I don't know, brother. But it doesn't even look real, right? Who knows, man? Yeah, I'm sure you've seen that. Yeah. So there you go, Rocco Magnotta. Yeah, like you've probably seen that. And what are you going to see that's worse, right? I mean, it doesn't look real, but what are you going to see that's worse than that? I mean, Siberian film is not real, so maybe the whole like no pun, maybe that's the worst thing you could ever see. But hey, it's a classic. Yeah, that's so funny. What about when he had the cat on the pole? Wasn't that more of a classic, really? Wasn't that more of a classic there? Or just like, what is it called? The hammer? Stop. Hammer time. Those fuckers, they got something. Oh shit, man. I forgot to turn off my notifications. Hold on. Oh shit. Always juggling that shit. Cartel. Yeah. But, most of the time, isn't that, it's a bit of what's the word? It's like it's better to be out in 3 minutes with a chainsaw than to suffer, right? So yeah, torture, yeah. Look at me smiling. What the fuck is wrong with my head? I'm not smiling because it's good, but because it's so sensory overload that what else are you gonna do? There's a guy on YouTube who was like, well, there's two guys, and one of them got a little popular, but the other guy, it was funny all the time because he was sharing like, oh, these are my reviews of extreme videos. And I'm like, you're really like holding up, you're fucking holding up videos and just talking about how you watched all this live. You know what I mean? Like nobody's going to like you, bro. Nobody's going to like you for that. And then there was another guy, and then they're like, this guy's sick. So there you go. One way or another. My favorite thing is that now they have the like, professional slapping. You know what I mean? Because I love that because, I'm pro underdog. So sometimes one little person, right? If you're gonna do a open bare knuckle fight, they might be too little or whatever. But if you give them a chance and you wait, and they rear back and they slap you, that's a good show. That's a good show because a little guy can slap the fucking sense out of your head, bruh. I like that shit. I smile because there's no way around it, you know? Like, we have to be above it, really. You're going to have to accept it. There's going to be a bit of ugliness over there in the corner, you know? So take care of your own right now. Take care of your friends. And how about that? Now, it's interesting that you bring up the chimps, Dan, because if you remember, it was the advanced baboons that they were testing at first, right? They were testing them in the, let's say, how do we call this? The opulence, the prepper category. They were giving them enough to get by to the day so that they didn't have to go, search out enough to get by the day. And these were just like I said, baboons. But what they found out was when they're not occupied with just survival, what they create is hierarchies. So what they do is, the top down bullshit, it's the blame game, it's the hate to the lower classes. Like, these fuckers didn't even know they were on tape, I guess. You know what I mean? But hey, that's how it goes. So when they're trying to unlock what it means to be a primate of our approaching our type, you know what I mean? They found out that, like, hey, if you don't have to fight for your daily bread, you get a little bored. And then the boredom becomes a game. It becomes a blame game, a caste system, and, shit rolls downhill. That's what they found out from our relatives. Yeah, there's a lot locked in our DNA, man. What do you know about, Nicholas Cavaforth? You know about Shining? That's what he's about. His anti-humanitarian art is about that. It's about sort of like the hidden sequences of latent DNA and that. If you really get into it, because I'm really into it. Shit, I got a wonderful 7-inch from them over there. One of their best songs, actually. And they re-released shit recently. I'll go get that too. Not trying to keep it, but I'll listen to it one more time and try to get it out there. Thanks for the attendance. Thanks for the likes. But hey, don't hesitate to chat in. You know what I mean? Don't hesitate to chat in. You can lead this conversation. You know it, right? So I got all messages on. Cool. And then. Right. Sorry about that. I'm still just trying to navigate through. I apologize. It's going to take a minute. This will be more fitting, subs of 10 minutes. Because the people that are coming through and not talking, gawkers. What's up, gawkers? You ain't got nothing to say, or you just afraid of the smell? What's up, gawkers? Where'd I put my August Underground? I also have a hand signed poster from the director as well. Like I said, that was his birthday edition of Blu-ray, But of course, I celebrated his birthday that time, and there are things that are more extreme or more deep, A lot of funny stuff, man. A lot of good stuff, actually. Sometimes there's quality stuff that's very sparse, no budget and deep, just fueled by a couple of tall boys, bro. Alco cinema, like I said, I'm into that. I don't know what I was gonna do here. I started cooking show kind of thing, but we had the fire, and I was like, fuck that, and because it could be me next time opening the oven up at the wrong time. Who knows? Um, what else? But it always involved Alco cinema. Just push myself to well, at least a perceived weakness, go ahead and pick at me. Go ahead and pick at me. See if you can get somewhere with, a lot of people online already do that. I've known this because I've been on the phone forever, but I've known that people are like, oh, I know you, man. You're one of those, what do you call it? Like, whatever it is. You're like, you're a low self-esteem. I'm going to pick at your bean. You know what I mean? Like, whatever, they try to do that. And I love that shit. So I invite you. Because what have I not already done? You know what I mean? Like, love lost, love found, love lost, life lived, another life ended. You know, Atlas shrugged. I don't know. So I like the challenge, or you might like the challenge, hopefully. Most people are just intimidated. They just don't talk. So be silent with your dead ass. I don't care. I'm cool. I'm having fun around here. Got a lot of got a lot of not of lot of got a lot of cool people that come up and have a thing or two to add to the world, and that's cool. I call that value. All right, let me go ahead and I'll just use my short one. Closer to the brain. Oh shit! This grinder says I need to put some more holes in. I mean, WHO. But damn it, man, I don't mind having a fantastic time. Good luck begrudging me such. Because me personally, I don't think I'd like to go out like that. We're going to have fun, man. Shit. I dropped the bitch. Yeah. So, yeah, I got the August Underground. You want me to watch it again? Yeah. Kind of boring, isn't it? Kind of boring. You want it? I'll give it to you for your birthday, man. You give me, well, I have to send it to you. So give me like $10. I'll give it to you for your birthday. You can flip it. Damn, that's nice. Damn, that's nice. I'm sorry, man. I'm getting lost in just my enjoyment here. Click some more like. What's up? What's up? Let's get 7. How about that? Easy enough, right? Easy enough. Share it to your socials, your IGs, all them things that I don't have. Whatever else I forgot. Yeah, but actually, the RJK rejects, the RJK, we went hard on like, getting drunk, getting, confrontational, getting live, getting in people's faces and just saying, what you're going to do about it. And nobody did a fucking thing. Not once. You know what I mean? I meth set, I meth, I meth set, theft, I meth set Putnam the week of his death almost on tour. Mm. And we got along real well, but he was that. He was a troll in real life that was confrontational, that was in people's faces and, do something about it. But he was also kind of grandly gifted with the language. You know what I mean? He was a fantastic wordsmith. He was an intelligent person. He was a guy who was so genuine and real that here I'm meeting him and he's like, hey, you got that 25th anniversary $1 million babies? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And he was like, so do I. It's in the van. You want to come listen to the tracks? I'm like, nah, dude, you're playing a show. Like, no, but you're such a cool dude that, you want to share that moment because that's what blew his mind. I think he saw I Love the Dead on TV, at the end of the 70s when he was a baby, by Alice Cooper. And that just codified his path. And yeah, Alice Cooper was the thing that, he's a very big deal as far as American music for me, but also my father was into it, so that was cool. Little bit of a relation there. I have all of those records, Alice Cooper. Those I'm trying to give out as gifts. I have been of Alice Cooper. I've already dug into, and all of my original Black Sabbath as well. I'm trying to give out as gifts and move on from there. Some things I'm trying to sell, but not me directly. I'm trying to get somebody to middle it because I have cashed in my chips, guys. I don't do it anymore. I'm not a commerce commodity, It's it's like no cost, but it doesn't mean there's no value. So I deal in the no cost realm. But I hope Jessica's okay. Let's put it that way. She can come join in or talk, speak for herself. We'll see. We'll see. It's fucking Sunday, is it? My time, anyway. Yep, last hour of Sunday. Cool. We got 2 Christmas days to celebrate, the 23rd and the 25th, because one of them, my niece, will be available and picked up by my other niece and have to go, to another town for the actual Christmas day. So we're going to do it 2 days at my dad's house. Our other kids, out of town, they can't make it. They can't make it, and probably until after New Year's, but that's cool, man. So I had to throw some restraint in my game, because when they do make it, we'll meet up at a motel, hotel, and all that. But I kind of had my heart set on doing that Christmas Eve, the day in between as well. But nah, we'll hold out. We'll wait till they can make it, our out of town kids, because that's going to be after New Year's. So we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Sometimes it's hard for me to put the brakes on. If I think something is my idea, I think it's a good idea, it's hard to pump the brakes, but I will pump the brakes and just wait. We'll see how that goes, guys. I hope you guys have a chance to reach out to your family. And if you don't, just put like a holiday card or something in the mail and just say, hey, that's what my mom did. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to be more like her. I bought thank you cards, because they're 6 for $1, come with a envelope, and I can write whatever I want in there, and I'm always thankful or grateful anyway. So I want to be more like her, where she celebrated everybody's birthday. She sent people Christmas cards. I have stock of Christmas cards. I have adult naughty Christmas cards that are kind of a joke. They're from Spain. I've sent those out to good friends in the past. I could do it in the future. I have just the whole money cards, you know what I mean? Like, I do have those money holiday cards. Sometimes I'll pay for shrooms with them or something, since it's not legal. It's, it's a holiday gift. It's a holiday gift. I'm paying for shrooms to show up because I gave you a gift. I don't know how it works, man. Whatever, they call it compliant, so they're compliant, I guess. I'm only going to call customer service if it's light in weight, and they've always given it back. They've always given it back. So if my grams ain't gramming, they give it back later. So it's fucking cool, dude. I love professionals. People who are no bullshit. People who say, I'll meet you at the 14th at 10 a.m. and then they show up at 9:40. Or they call you and say, we'll be there at 10:10. But either way, man, you got about a half hour either direction, right? I like professionals. I don't like fools. You know what I mean? There's too many fools and fakes. And flakes, too. People who maybe would try, but they're too flaked. Fools and fakes and flakes. Oh, Lord. Fools and flakes. Flakes. Oh, my. Whatever. Bring it on. We'll have a good time. Conversate, which is not a word, but we can straight converse. Because I think that's what you were looking for, son. And I don't deal with somebody who spells their name thusly. I'll adopt that. That was a new one I just came up with. I'll adopt that from Nikocado Avocado now that he's not 340 pounds, but he used to do that. And then probably slap his face and do everything else. But I'll just take the... It's just water weight. He can't do that anymore, so I'll co-opt. Boom. say it's good for circulation. Shit. Damn, man. I'm going to feel that crawl up the back of my neck. Hey, shout out to Monkey Man, always hitting his bongs out here. Shout out to Monkey Man. Monkey Man, I found your coffee app, and I sent you that, what is it? Buy me a coffee app shit. So I sent you a coffee or so. 3. Hopefully you got it, bro. And also support to you. I think that app is cool. It didn't make me do anything. I didn't have to sign up. So I really think that app is cool. It just let me use my card number, yeah? So cheers. Cheers to that, Monkey Man. I hope that finds you well. Support. I hope you get your 1,000 subscribers before January. That's what you're looking at, right? Yo, everybody support Monkey Man. Let me see if I can share his link in the chat there. Shit. Hold on. This is the guy trying to work tech, so this will take a minute, eh? Apologize. This is gonna it is gonna take a while. I press subscriptions, right? They make it so hard in YouTube. I just want to talk to dude, subscriptions, and then all, right? And then what? And then I gotta make them A to Z, so that I can go down there and find it, right? Wow, what a hassle, dude! You just put in the name, and you get a bunch of bullshit results. Like 12 of them plus, right? So here we go. I'm scrolling through. I'm in the C's, I'm in the C's. This is the only way to like accurately find shit. YouTube, you fucking suck. You're not easy to navigate. You're not user friendly. Oh, good. Ghostface, you are still on there. That's cool, bro. Talk to you soon. I'm glad that we're not blocked and blocked. Ghostface, you're a cool dude, man. Here we go. Now we're in the M's. So yeah, I'm Monkey Man. I was able to send you that Buy Me a Coffee app shit. Right now, I want to share your link in my chat. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna hit it up. It says I'm subscribed. Cool. Let's go to more. That's your description, and let's go to share. I hope that's the way to do it. Then I'll go to here, which is just here, right? I'm trying anyway. Here we go. Here, which is just here, right? I'm trying anyway. Here we go. Here, which is just here, right? I'm trying. Can you click through to that link? That's what I'm trying to do. Obviously, I should have turned off the volume. I apologize for that. That was a dumb move. I'll figure it out. Cool. I got you. No sound now. All right. So everybody, let me know if you can click through to that link. Please subscribe. He's trying to hit 1,000 for the new year, So January, coming soon. Is it possible? Of course, Maybe not, but definitely soon enough. But why don't you just click it right now and, be part of them? Get into the number. And also, you will see, as I did and as I was successful to do in a little gesture of support token, I was able to go to the channel description. Please let me know that channel works or that link works. But I was able to go to the channel description, find that Buy Me a Coffee app, and then they multiply the coffee by numbers. So I put in 3. What's 3 coffees? I don't know. It's like $15, whatever 3 coffees are, Starbucks. But yeah, or Tim Hortons maybe because he's up north, eh? He's up in Canada, but so whatever 3 Tim Hortons, I suppose. Don't forget to unroll the rim if you get a Tim Horton because you might read something in there. You know what I mean? Sometimes they got those hidden rims, hidden rim prints. Please tell me that link works. Fuck, I gotta find. Okay, here's my email. My new email. Excuse me. This is Email Junior. I'm going to put this up because I'll be back in 1 minute. Make sure everybody's cool with their shit. I'll be right back. Got it? Cool. Boo and boom. Hey, by the way, Dan, I'm going to take it back to the beginning right here. Talking about hard cinema, right? Have you ever seen Man Bites Dog? That's the old school hard cinema. You know why? Because it literally looks like they're following said criminal in a documentary setting, right? So that's the real old school shit, Dan, as far as like what you were talking about, as that hard, like funny games, August Underground hard, you know what I mean? So yeah, Man Bites Dog was a killer, and it was a progenitor, and it was way ahead of all that. Here, this says retouch. What does retouch do? It's on, wax off. Okay, cool. It doesn't do shit. But yeah, Dan, you didn't call that out specifically, Dan, but you'll find that's basically classic era of that sort of heavy shit because it is a contract killer. Man Bites Dog, but it really kind of plays as a fucking documentary. I mean, doesn't look faked. Anything that you can see on film probably was faked. You got to take that. You got to take that view, but it doesn't look it. That bitch is bending over there, man. I'm bending a record over there, it looks like. I wonder what it is. Huh. Shit. Oh well. I'll fix it. You can always get the warp out of your records, guys. You know what I mean? You can always do that. As long as you're careful, slow, reasonable, and you also didn't bend them so hard that, like, that they're obtuse. You don't want them to be all obtuse. That's your job. I fucking love Mystic Records, right? And I love Flower Leopards, but you know, uh, you play that Preacher's Confession song. There is 16 seconds of that song that you couldn't play anywhere on earth at this point. You know what I mean? It just covers all the bases. You could not play that anywhere on earth right now, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." My kids were all intrigued by this recently, the Danzig 4. What I think about Danzig 4, oh, it's a digalog. It's a digitalog or whatever. It's cool. But what I think about this album, and see, I got the red one, so I guess that's first in line, right? But anyway, what's cool about this, play the B side first and then the A side on 4P of Danzig 4P. Play the B side first. I call that S Rever from Blair Witch 2, The Secret of S Rever. Play it B side, then A side. Fantastic. Much better. Much better. His fully self-produced era. No discounting two though. No discounting two, obviously. Come on, you know? Yeah, in the Kabbalah 777 plus, Kabbalah by Crowley, yeah, I ran into what, Lucifuge in that, was what it, the reference is. Makes sense. Makes sense for young malcontent humans, Makes sense. Very small footnote as far as I could see. That's outer court, as they say. That's outer court. But whatever your path is, keep working it, right? You're doing well. You look good. You look better in blue, though. So come on, chat in. When someone says, "Oh, you don't know who I am. Oh, you are so and so," it's okay. I didn't take your blue away. I didn't take anything away, man. You guys, I hope we have a new arc, the ARC, the new ARC, right? Alternate reality, uh, uh, Chattahoochee, where we have a new arc where you guys are like, "Oh yeah, we're friends again. I'll never be friends with you again. No, we're friends again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's all good. Like nobody hated you. Nobody was pushing you. Everything was cool." So up to the Monkey Man channel. Make sure that link works. Let me know about it, and then also go to his buy me a coffee thing. And I put in 3, so put in 5. How about that? You put in 5. I put in 3. I'm very poor, but I put in 3. You put in 5. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It's Canadian dollars. I guess they're down right now. You know what I mean? I don't think Canadian dollars are that high, man. Everybody asking me about the post strike shit. I was like, yeah, for the last 8 years, it's been the post strike shit that they're dealing now, which means Canada Post is so much more part of Yon, post with an E, so much more. Yes, for the past 8 years. For the past 16 years, some version of it. I've been trading with y'all since the 90s, the late 90s. So 96, I've been trading with Canada. And yeah, it's just a flex and a money making deal, You guys are in flux in the flex. Oh shit, now I'm looking like I'm from Crowded House or something. I get that. Now I'm looking a little bit ludicrous. Yeah, I get it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to slick it back now. Oh boy, that's all you can do. Where's my gel? You know what I mean? All you can do is slick down the sides. Be all like, oh, I'm so boy. Yep. That's all I can do now, man. I'm looking like I'm from Crowded House or, some other such new wave flyby. I got it. Oh. Just a modern man about town like that. Like that, isn't it? Not wasn't it? Like not wouldn't it be, but isn't it? Just straight. In it. No care for past tense, future tense, isn't it? In it. I don't care, in it. I want y'all to chat in, man. Uh, now I know what it is. Like, it's that I'm not feeling it vibe. Okay, I get it. So you want me to switch gears, and I will, but you have to tell me which way to go, right? Is that fair enough? You remember when people used to take post mortem photos of their children so that they had a nice photo of their children? You remember this? This is an Italian release, Cultus Sanguine, blood cult, an Italian release. There's a really great song on here. Well, there's three of them, yeah, but they're basically like sort of a folk, the folk style of black metal sort of thing, but this is Italians, so it's a little bit different. Cultus Sanguine. But do you remember when, people used to take pictures of their children in caskets so that they would have a nice photo of their children, portraiture? Those were the days. That's what they said in the Archie Bunker show. Those were the days. Goyles were goyles and men were men. Those were the days. And you guys watch Family Guy, right? I've never did. I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that time hopping. Like, I remember when I was in Vietnam. Let's show Vietnam. I can't stand that time hopping edit, dude. So, if you can, I can understand why you enjoy said shows, but I can't take it. I can't take it. Slow dissolve, slow dissolve. Yeah, I'm just trying to explain. Like, transitions would be like, smear the Vaseline, slow dissolve, slow dissolve. But the whole, like, I'm instantly transported to, yeah, that editing style I could never really stomach, guys. So I would see fairly intelligent human beings, staring at four different walls of the same home because they couldn't look at each other. And what they were looking at was, weird time hop video games or shows. You know? Hmm. You know how like Madden has to come out every year and then they just make it like 25 cents because it has to come out every year. It has no value. What about your guys who are like real Madden guys? Oh, this fucking video game is so great. What's so great about it? The goddamn sneakers squeaking. Weep, 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 weep. Goddamn sneaker squeak in those, films to make them, those games, I mean, to make them feel real. Those sneaker squeaks, I can hardly say it. They make me want to go end it, bro. I'm just going to go. I can't listen to that all day. The, the sneaker squeaks. In the video games that are added for proper ambience, yeah, I'll go ahead. I'm done. I'm not listening to that. I'll slit my throat like a chicken liver right now because I can't listen to wee hoo hee hee. And now that they got the damn floor cleaning robots, I took picture of one of their panels, like one of their docking station panels, and then I looked it up, figured out what it was for, and then I was like, okay, but I was in a lobby full of tables and chairs. Like some human has to pick up the tables and chairs so that these fucking wobbly bots don't knock each other over while they're sucking, air off the ground or whatever. And who's going to change them and what happens to their feet? Yes, we've run into these things, Robbie. But anyway, now they become more prevalent and they're cleaning the floor while you're shopping. And recently at the BJ's, the Berkeley and Jensen establishment, it's a club that you get a membership for. Recently there, all these fuckers were doing the floor, these robot tower assholes, and they made bird sounds that were kind of like, obviously not real bird sounds, whatever, little whistly bird sounds. And I was furious. I was furious because like when I walk around, and I see too many options, I get blind. I get, so I have to really focus on what I need, how much it's gonna cost. I gotta, as I walk through the store, add up all the total cost of each item and all this, and look around and not get the wrong one. And these fucking robots are walking around sounding like sounding like diseased one-armed birds and shit. I always thought that like that song. I love these guys, Jefferson, Starship, and whatever. No, but I'm talking about uh, Fleetwood Mac. I'm thinking about Fleetwood Mac actually right now. The lady, she did that. Just like the white winged dove sings a song, sound like he's singing. Now I thought that white winged dove was singing a desperate song. Sings a song, sounds like he's singing. So I thought it was the one winged dove, like the one that can't do anything. It's just like the one winged dove sings a song but can't get anywhere. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I really thought it was a one winged dove. But now that I hear these fake fucking birds coming out of these robot floor cleaner machines, I'm ready to like pounce actually, because you guys are triggering me and you're wasting my time and I can't come around here like, and what are you going to do if I knock you over? I know what you're going to do. You're going to send a video to somebody and say, he knocked me over. You fucking robot sellout creep. You fucking fed. You telling on me again? Huh. God damn it. All right, so it's time for the kind of Christmas that we love. I've watched the same movies like Scrooged, like Elf, like Christmas Story, like Christmas Vacation, National Lampoons, of course. But this year, it's just going to be the Chimps. I'll be right back. Hey, what's up, William? William, man. Nice to see you, bro. This movie, it's a collection of shorts, but they're based around chimpanzees. So this is what I'm going to watch this Christmas, Campy Christmas, because everything else I kind of wore out, except for I'll watch Scrooged again, 10cc. I will watch Scrooged with Bill Murray, the cable show, but Campy Christmas, that's what I'm watching this year. It's just chimpanzees doing things. It's not about human actors. Fuck the human actors. You know what I mean? Like, it's not happening today, bro. We're going to have a good Christmas. 10cc, that's how many drops we put. I'm doing great, William. What's up, Kev? It's so nice to see you. Kev was rolling one up last time. Lord, I need to roll one up right now. I'm not going to waste that. Okay, let's see. Roll one up. Got to do it the real way. I'll be right back. All right. This is my new email. My original one, Dougie Doug owns. I'll be right back so I can really roll it up, man. I ain't fucking around. Why would ya? No stems, no seeds that you don't need. Acapulco gold is a badass weed. Nah, here we go. Okay, we're going to do this, Kev, right? So I'm going to roll like a Rasta. So it's a big ass paper. I got to shorten it a little bit. But I'll take the big ass paper. Good night. See you, bro. Good night. So I'll take that big ass paper. It's a little bit too big. Where's the shiny glue? Hard to see with my night blindness, isn't it? So, shit, man. All right, one way or another. Let's see. Okay, we did a little lip test. All right, so that's basically a double wide, right? I'm not doing that. So let's shorten it a little. We'll shorten it to that level, right? And then once you fold it over, you just do a little tearaway lick, you know. Bam, now it's the right size. All right, nice. So I got a bit of herb there. I'm going to put tobacco in it. I know you don't do that, Kev, but I'm rolling it up and I'm only one guy, you know what I mean? So let's put the package in the middle. Let's put the pregnancy in the middle. the good shit, the vegan, and then I'll put the tobacco around it a little bit. So here's a good cheek and jaw pinch right here. And wow, yep, that's enough for one dude. But we're gonna roll it like a Rasta, like the fucking paper says, and enjoy this big old spleef. We're gonna have a good time, Kev. Let's do it. All right. It's mostly Maui Wowie, man, mixed with a little bit of Labrador. Labrador. My dog ate my stash, man. We're smoking dog shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're smoking dog shit because I'll put a little bit of natural tobacco in. We're smoking dog shit. Oh, my license? Isn't it back there on the bumper? That shit was real cheat shit. He actually did that in real life. My license? It's on the bumper, huh? The guy was a very good writer of dialogue, but pulling from real life, you just can't beat. Isn't it on the bumper? Let me see your license and registration. He's fucking awesome. His dad was police. You guys know that, right? Cheech is from that background, man. All right, so we're going to roll it up. This will be great, man. So you guys like hanging out on Sunday? Creek Squad is live on Sunday. I hate to hit on that. Frank is live before this time on Sunday, you know. Don't want to step on Frank's toes, do you? You guys know what I'm saying. All right, here we go. Oh, he's flimsy, dude. He's flimsy. He's breaking, actually. Oh, my God. I have a breaking spliff. Shit. Actually breaking. I can't believe that. Okay, here we go. This is probably going to disintegrate. Like I said, it'll probably unravel, disintegrate everything. Here we go. But it's nice to try. I'm not hating the journey, you know what I mean? It's nice to try. It's weird because it's as thick as a fucking cigarette, you know? Like a Marlboro. I think it's going all right, man. I'm happy with that. Shit. I don't know, man. It's got so much girth like a Marlboro and shit, you know? It's a really wide smoke. Wash it down. Whoa, man. Yeah, Kevin, the thing that I'm passionate about is the music, and it's all of it, you know, it's like the whole deal. So I recently put on basically some easy listening again, right? Because I can't fucking say it enough. This motherfucker, and well, this record, but yeah, his whole output. Christopher Cross, that's one of my favorite fucking musicians in the world, man. So there's no end, to the hardness or the softness. I fucking love that. And I love some corny ass Desmond Child working with the 80s band and writing their shit. And I love so much, man. Oh, we're gonna have a new Mini Manson contest. Maryland, you see what I mean? We're gonna have a new Mini Manson contest, Kev. This one I'll try to roll. I'll try to bankroll, but it would not be a contest. Obviously, a meritocracy, an event. Anyway, I'm trying to do it for the fan club, So hopefully we can make that work. I hope everybody saw that Minnie did. I'll show it. Okay, but Minnie did an art representation of Robert De Niro Frankenstein monster that I asked for. I mean, basically, it's an art card commission, right? Let me see. I gotta show you that because that is awesome. So here we go. Minnie. All right, let's see. We go to the channel. Am I subscribed yet? Oh, yeah, I am. Okay, cool. We'll go to community tab, right? Art. You see that? That's the art card that I'm getting from Minnie Manson. It is Robert De Niro as the Frankenstein monster from the movie. And it's an illustration art card style. And this one is the version that you could color in yourself. Look at all that. Look at all that plotting, okay? So that's the card that I'm getting from Minnie Manson. And my God, don't you know I love you, Minnie? This is what I want. Because I've never seen an artist do a De Niro Frankenstein's monster. You know what I mean? De Niro up there, right? Has anybody seen a Frankenstein monster by De Niro? Because I went to the horror conventions and I looked. But hey, we got one now. We got an artist representation. You see that? Boom. So yeah, we'll try to do a new one here soon if Minnie is keen, to where we try to do a sort of make a tribute video to try to get a Minnie Manson maybe a fan club membership, eh? That's what we're looking at. So I hope to roll that out soon. Meritocracy for a fan club membership to Minnie Manson. Yep. Video tributes. We'll work on that. Tasty Peanut's going to be in on that, I bet you. And I couldn't be more than pleased. I mean, I couldn't be any more pleased, I should say. I got a holiday card from Minnie. Let's go there. Okay, let's go there. Here we go. Boom. I thought maybe my wife got something because it was all shiny and fancy, yeah? But here we go, guys. Let's go into this. I got 2 keychains. One of them was the green 666. It's already on my latchkey keys. Here is the other, okay? So here we go. It says, "To Joe, love Minnie." You see, in autograph form, and it says, "Time to piss." So there you go. That's my other keychain, which I have to protect. I don't want the signature and the writing on the back to come off, so I'll put it back in the plastic. This one is the keychain that I now wear, similar to this sticker. Yes, okay. Now here's the thing. This is a holiday gift, okay? This is not like a purchase I made or something. Just so you understand, the real person and the real life and love that thus is coming from. Yes? This is a real person, and I'll show you. This is the best. Well, I've got this rainbow with Minnie Manson heart and signature. This I'm trying to give to my wife or put on one of my guitars, right? Which one should I do? Give it to my wife or put it on one of my guitars? Anyway, that's a consideration that will be solved very soon. YouTube.com/at Minnie Manson Star. Everybody, sub up, check it out. I'll go ahead and drop it in, but it's at Minnie Manson Star. There you go. Now, this is the thing. Prepare yourself for this. I'll take it out of the plastic right now. You know you want it. Like a postcard, eh? But check it out. This is the killer. This is why it was such a grand gift. Happy Hollywood holidays. Minnie loves you. Happy Hollywood holidays. So I have this grand holiday card from Minnie Manson as a gift. Happy holidays all around. Minnie, come join up as soon as you can. Take care of your business. Thank you so much for that art card. I hope everybody checks that out, as I try to encourage. Check out that art card. And get one commissioned, because I wanted to see a De Niro Frankenstein monster, right? I had not seen that before, but I could go to a horror convention, find 3 Frankenstein monsters, but not that one. So think about it. Commission an art card from a, fully educated and grand illustrator. Like, I'm just serious about that, It's Minnie_Manson at yahoo.com. That's the email address. That's direct. You can make contact there. YouTube doesn't always like that out there, but it's Minnie_Manson at yahoo.com. And mine, this is my new copy of my email. But please email me, especially because I would love for you to join in. It's PJOE78 at yahoo.com. Or where you are, youtube.com/at PJOE78. But send me an email so I can send you join-in links when I do side-by-sides, when I do interviews, when I do conversations. Just do that. Okay. So that's all. I'm just bringing it up that I'm touched by the holiday gift that I got, and you guys saw that card. That's really awesome. Like, good luck. I don't know if you're going to get one of those, you know what I mean? So no hard feelings, but hey, I do feel honored. And beyond that, well, let's see, what else did I say? I will try to host a meritocracy soon if we can make those details work. Number 3 on that agenda in those minutes was, what do I do with the rainbow heart that says Minnie? Do I put it on a guitar of mine, or do I give it to my wife? I'm trying not to tear it, in answering the question. Yet I feel the answer is simple enough. Here we go. I feel the answer is simple enough. So we got the Freeze, Black Flag, in my style of bars, Standard & Poor, Impaler. Fade away, fade away, fade away, fade away. Fade away, fade away, fade away. ASMR. royalty royalty free beats provided by 7 Seconds Society and Community, not the original, but the society and community of, and therefore they're into, if you understand what I mean. Now, we didn't come here to sell you something, but we wanted to provide you an opportunity. You have a chance to get in at the ground level, not in a coin per se, but in a token of a coin per se. Something that's so insignificantly not what it was purporting to be that it was be the best time to capitalize upon that vagueness now. Put the odds on that vagueness. Hey Tristan, what's up? How you doing? One son coming home from work and one son in the kitchen, eh? If you know the story, it's Charlie and I. If you know the story, it's fictional, but it's Charlie and I. Not a big deal. I had two of them that had to come through. One child one way, one child the other, right? Special effects. The book, special effects. That was what was on my mind, but I didn't grab that. I grabbed If I Did It. Because Charlie and I, if you can go ahead and look up the interview, the Charlie and I, it basically means I don't know, man. What would you guys call it? The little cricket, my Jiminy Cricket and I, you know, not the rest of my soul. If I did it, go ahead, look into it. You know what I mean? Uh, believe what you will. Believe what you will. But things are pretty much laid out between Charlie and I. And you guys can really understand that and just take it as an answer. Ed McMahon was not in Publishers Clearinghouse. It was called Family Publications Alliance or whatever. I just put it up. Excuse me, we just saw it. So he made it clear. That's the only envelope with my face on the card. So it wasn't what you thought, as it often isn't. I can't believe, William, that you were the last one to chat in, man. It's been a while. I'm trying my best, man. Trying to make myself available. And so, yeah, I can't really believe that. Special effects, the one I was looking for, and the reason why, and the idea behind is Vic Morrow. He played the most hateful character of his career, for sure, and he had a grand career. But he also played one of the most hateful characters that was ever out there. And special effects, the trial of John Landis in the production of the Twilight Zone segment where Vic Morrow and the children are killed during production, right? That's what I was going to grab. I didn't, I didn't grab Inside the Cult. I didn't grab, special effects. I grabbed If I Did It. Because if I did it, and if you understand Charlie and I, then you understand what's being told, Confessions of the Killer, what's being told by Charlie and I. I would not go look for Charlie and try to push any charges on him because that's not what it's about. If you read it, you'll know. So I encourage that. All the proceeds, if you buy like licensed copy or whatever, will go to the Goldman family because of criminal and civil cases, because civil case won, Confessions of the Killer. So they will go to the Goldman family if you remember them. So go ahead and do that. I mean, mine's a collectible, It's in Mylar. It's first edition. It's got the gold foil stamp. It's the first, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. You still read the material, whether it's for free or not on a PDF. You still read the material and you understand Charlie and I as just I and I, then you really get it. Who is Charlie? See? And that's not a hoax book, actually. That's legally, contractually, whatever, cut book, but not a hoax book. Different story. Not that I don't love a hoax book. We've already talked about it. We talked about it last night. Damn, man, that's a damn shame. Let me look at what we got here. Well, let me see what we got here. Seems a little more appropriate. No disrespect there, brother. Let's see. If I put something on the CD player, I wonder if it's going to play through. Yeah, I have, the kick-ass OC, Beach Boulevard comp over there in fucking vinyl in proper. But here's the Skunk Records Long Beach Boulevard, right? So if I put this over in the player, is that going to give me any problems? Obviously, I have the OG, Beach Boulevard comp. Obviously, Rick L. Rick and on Atomic Lawn. Oh no, maybe he was in the SF one. I can't remember. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, if this doesn't register and interrupt the sound waves here, then I'll just go ahead and play that shit. So longbeachboulevard.com from Skunk Ray. You guys could probably hear that, and that'll probably get me in YouTube trouble, right? Yeah, I'm not stupid enough to keep playing that. I was just get my mind straight, get my mind right. What's up, guys? Don't be a fool. Don't cry wolf. Ali Boombaye. Ali Boombaye. I got Ali right there laying that motherfucker flat. Mm-hmm. Yep. I guess what you guys saw with Mike Tyson, that was an exhibition match. That was about not getting himself hurt for sure. Because you guys did not see Tyson trying to knock a motherfucker out. You didn't see that, did you? It's an exhibition match, man. It is one thing. It is what it is. A lot of people point out that knee, that maybe he didn't want to blow out that, whatever. But it isn't even about that, man. It's about participating, It's about being up there. You can see from the effort, because maybe if he put in more effort, right? Maybe it wouldn't look great because he might get smashed down. But if he put in more effort, you could at least see he was doing it, right? He didn't do that, did he? All right, you guys saw it. He didn't do that, did he? So yeah, I'll grab book like If I Did It and just say, educate yourself on that, get into it. A lot of more books around here. I don't know if we're gonna run library, but what I said was I was going for special effects. Interestingly, I have 2 editions of special effects. One of them my wife gave me as a birthday present, which is the bomb one. But I got one out of a thrift store with like a little red dot on it or whatever. And it's because it was large print. And I found that intriguing enough to just grab it, because I was like, that means that you think people of older age are also interested in this story. So it's really funny because there's very few crime cases that sell in the secondary market. And I've seen this happen, because every year there's crime books that come out. I might be writing it about my daughter, right? It should be compelling, right? Every year that happens, right? But like 3 of those cases maybe take off. And then fewer in history. Like as far as like, oh, that was 4 years ago. I kind of forgot. So I've paid particular attention to the true crime cases that are never ending within that sphere. And we also know there's certain writers, right? Shapiro, he's a writer, right? Who does some of his cases now. Speaking of, If I Did It or whatever, speaking of Arenthal, right? The killer. Speaking of Arenthal, the killer. So Shapiro, he makes books. Obviously, oh boy, a couple of journalists behind me, they do make books, But the cases that stick are very few, and I have my keen eye on them in the used bookstore. And then they stop buying, all 40 books about your case. But they might have put the cap at 27 books about your case on Jean Bonnet. Like, that might be intriguing enough. I've seen, what they've decided is intriguing enough. There's no like Alec Murdaugh books yet that have taken that traction. Did any of you guys write a book for Alex Murdaugh? You know, well, I hated to kill Paul Paul. That's what I'll call it. Well, I hated to kill Paul Paul by Alex the Murdaugh Murda. The Murdawg, Murdawg, Alex Murdaugh. I hated to kill Paul Paul. There's a book, guys. Well, 199. Can you download? Can you download? When I get books that are in really bad condition that I wanted or needed, I'll show you what happens. I'll show you what happens. These bastards try to pass them off by wrapping them in plastic. They always do it, whether it's good plastic or bad plastic. Like I said, whether it was high class or low class plastic. So I'm only gonna start with budget ones that I was rebuying here. So Raising Hell, Detectives Dictionary here, great fucking book. Anyway, look at that. Look at that damage, an old Avon pocketbook, as they say. Now, this one, which I wanted to replace from reading. Oh, yeah, they wrapped it in plastic. Look at the fucking degradation of color, and look at the. Oh, it had a missing corner, too. Yeah, they wrapped these motherfuckers, which are just off the shelf, off the spinner, books, in like plastic wrap. But when it gets more hardcore, it gets more hardcore. When you buy bigger, solid editions, what they really do, not much of a secret, is just use better plastics. All right. So we will be reading these books very soon. But these are the disappointing cheats that they have tried to pass upon me. And I will get the originals anyway. My mother has passed away. I will get the originals because they're in her collection, and my storage unit is across the street. The more humorous part of that is it is not a flex of wealth or um, perceived value. It's just a flex of, hey, please, guys, come here and read this because, like, you'll enjoy to read it. I just have it. You know what I mean? So it's not about value or coin. It's just about access. Like, oh, that's in my hand. I got it. Like the Mate Feed Kill Repeat. I have the real disc copy because it's not an original, but it's a copy. Oh shit! Something happened outside that was not cool. Oh shit, guys, hold up. People say, hey, they're not looking for you. You're not the target. But the thing is, I still have malaise, discomfort at the fact that other people are out there. Predictably, thankfully. but that they're out there warring. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's distasteful. I don't like to be around it. It hurts me, even though I'm not the target. All right. I'm going to cut out. Thanks for attendance, everything. Um, I'm going to come up on a shared stream, a StreamYard, so that everybody has a join in link who wants to poke and prod. I appreciate everybody. Have a good night. Say good night to each other. But I'll be right back up, I swear to you. Unless I ran out of hours on StreamYard. I'll be right back up.